7 places to buy a home in the United States. The recent boom in the U.S. real estate market is no secret, and there is no end in sight to the recent steady rise in home prices. Location is crucial when purchasing a home in the United States as a foreign national. It ought to be situated where you can reasonably appreciate the value of it. You will therefore make handsome profits when you sell your property, whether you live there or rent it out. In this video, we've ranked the top 7 places to buy homes in the United States in 2023 based on value appreciation and other important criteria. Number 1. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is one of the best places in the United States to invest in real estate. The population of the city is growing and housing is in high demand. This city is currently the best one for a number of reasons. As a result of its expanding population, housing is in high demand. The majority of the year is also warm, which is a good way for a city to draw in new residents. In comparison to many other cities, sales prices are still low, and the economy is sufficiently diversified to make it resistant to a downturn in any one sector. Atlanta has consistently expanded at a rate of 1.5% per year over the past 10 years. By the year 2050, the workforce is anticipated to increase by 1.2 million people, based on current projections. Compared to most large cities, Atlanta has a significantly lower cost of living. For instance, housing costs are 50% lower there than in San Francisco. Atlanta's rents have risen by 23% in the last year and are still rising. Atlanta, therefore, has great potential for capital gains and rental income. These factors make Atlanta a prime location for real estate investment. Number 2. Tampa, Florida. Florida's Tampa is one of the best places for a number of reasons. One is the growth rate that is currently being experienced. Property values in Tampa are expected to increase at an absurd rate of 24.6%. Although no market can grow at that rate indefinitely, it says a lot about Tampa real estate's performance. In addition, Tampa has a robust job market with numerous major employers. The city can no longer grow, so inventory is somewhat limited and turnover is high. Long-term growth is also favored by demographics. The ever-increasing demographic of retirees makes Tampa a popular vacation spot. In addition to this, every month of the year has lovely weather there. The year's first quarter is when Tampa sees the most recent listings and inventory. As a result, you'll have a ton of new homes to choose from. And since there are so many sellers, they may be more willing to negotiate on price. Hyde Park in Tampa, a lovely neighborhood close to the water with historic Victorian-style homes, is a great place for young people who want to be close to the action. There are many restaurants, small businesses, and a vibrant nightlife in the area, including speakeasies and rooftop patios. Downtown Tampa is the place for you if you enjoy a city atmosphere. This quickly expanding area has a bustling business district, stunning views of the skyline and water, and is conveniently close to highways, malls, and eateries. Plant City in Tampa has pre-1920s homes with brick roads and a small, quaint downtown with neighborhood businesses and antique shops lining the streets. If you prefer a more sedate lifestyle, you are more likely to have land or a respectable backyard in this smaller community. Number 3. Austin, Texas. The real estate market in Austin is influenced by a number of factors. The local economy is prepared for a period of explosive growth, for starters. Samsung, Apple, and Tesla received tax breaks from the city in exchange for opening sizable facilities. Not only have jobs been created, but some of the highest-paying jobs in the area. Austin is one of Texas's most vibrant cities and one of the states with the fastest rate of population growth. Since 2010, it has increased by more than 30%. Along with residents who relocate there for employment, Austin is also well known for its eccentric local culture, which also draws its fair share of residents. Living expenses are incredibly low in Austin. Numbeo uses a cost of living index to compare costs to the infamously expensive city of New York. Austin receives a score of 62.96 out of 100 in their index. Accordingly, the cost of living is roughly 40% less affordable than it is in New York, which is a good deal for a big city. For a single-family home, the annual increase in rent is $1,431 on average. Property values in Austin have increased by 90% in the last 10 years. With Austin's economy experiencing rapid growth, the city is experiencing one of the nation's hottest housing markets, and is seeing higher levels of demand and investment than ever before. As millennials and creatives looking for a balance of professional opportunities and cultural amenities, the state capital of Texas has become a popular destination. Due to the high level of education and the plentiful employment opportunities in Austin, renters can afford and are also willing to pay higher rents. Number 4. Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville is the ideal place for retirees due to its warm climate and location along the Atlantic coast. And while it doesn't draw as many tourists as other Florida cities, its beaches are still a top draw. Due to the intense competition between home and rental values, which are both in the middle of the pack, buyers and sellers find the market to be appealing. Values are rising steadily and more quickly than the country as a whole. This is encouraging for sustainability and shows that there isn't a bubble about to burst. Additionally, a large number of new homes in Jacksonville are tailored to each individual home buyer in the area, ensuring they get the most out of their investment. Additionally, because these are adaptable, they can design floor plans and incorporate features by collaborating closely with trusted city builders. An important benefit of purchasing a newly built home in Jacksonville is the region's affordable real estate market. The cost of living is definitely relatively low when compared to Florida's other major cities like Miami and Orlando. Recent statistics show that Jacksonville's median home value is about $300,000, which is considerably less than the national average. In addition, the city offers a wide range of housing choices, including single-family homes, townhouses, and condos, making it simple for buyers to locate a home that suits their requirements and price range. Number 5. Raleigh, North Carolina. Popularity in Raleigh has been rising for several years. Its diverse economy, which offers a large number of jobs and extremely low cost of living, have been its main sources of gains. As a result, it is set up for consistent growth over a considerable amount of time. Additionally, there are numerous college students who live in Raleigh. It is therefore a well-liked rental market. Raleigh is a great location for investment properties and a great place to live because it's simple to buy a home and rent it out for a profit. Raleigh also benefits from being close to the Atlantic Ocean. Little Washington, one of the nation's beach communities with the fastest rate of growth, is only about 2 hours away. In general, North Carolina is a great place to live in terms of finding a home and costs overall, especially if you decide you like living in smaller cities or towns. Cities like Graham, Greensboro, Eden, Burlington, and Siler City are some of the least expensive. The great thing is that housing is still affordable, even in major cities with higher populations. For instance, property costs in Raleigh and Durham are roughly comparable to the national average in most cities. But the cost of living in the nearby bedroom communities is even more reasonable and lower than the national average. Number 6. Charlotte, North Carolina. The city is on our list for a number of reasons, and of them is its rapidly expanding IT industry. Charlotte, America's newest major tech cluster, is supported by 25 regional colleges and other educational institutions. Real estate costs are also surprisingly affordable when compared to other cities with a strong tech sector. Over 75,000 new jobs were added in the area in the past year alone. The majority of this growth wasn't even in the tech sector. Real estate, insurance, transportation, and finance were the top growing sectors, and they have all benefited from Charlotte's booming tech sector. The majority of new jobs in North Carolina are expected to be created by Charlotte and Raleigh combined through 2028. By 2050, it is anticipated that the Charlotte metro area will have grown by 50%. Number 7. San Antonio. San Antonio is surely a good place to live in addition to being a good place to invest. It is located in the stunning Texas Hill Country, close to a number of lakes and beaches. Families are learning more and more every day about the advantages of San Antonio's thriving local economy and favorable housing market. Living costs in San Antonio are lower than in the rest of Texas and the nation as a whole, with prices for basic needs and services like mortgage payments, property taxes, housing rent, utilities, groceries, and healthcare all falling below the national average. San Antonio, the oldest city in Texas, is an affordable place to start a family because it has the largest difference in housing costs, which is 24% below the national average. Looking at these cities and the reasons why we think it's the best to buy houses in the United States in 2023, Which of these places catches your attention most? Let's hear your views in the comment section. To see more content like this, like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.